Mini. What's going on, guys? Let's hop on the bike. Huh. She was waiting on me. What's up, everybody? What's going on? It is a beautiful day today here in Columbus, Ohio. Hey, let me start first by saying, hey, thanks a lot for clicking on this video. I mean, it means a lot. You not even sure who I am, but hey, you see the video, you click on it, so I really do appreciate that. And by the way, my name is Ronnie, and like most of you, I love motorcycles. I'm always riding motorcycles whenever the weather allows it, and when it's super cold to the point where one cannot be on a motorcycle, you will most likely find me in the garage messing with a motorcycle or something. So yes, I do love them, and I do own a few of them. I don't want to say a lot, but I do own about 4 or 5 motorcycles. Anyways, this is what I would say my first motovlog. Now, I want to be honest and say this is my 3rd attempt at motovlogging. See, I've been so when I was getting gear to start this, I got a GoPro 7 white. Is it white or silver? One of them. I'll put the right one on the screen. I think it's silver. But anyways, and I have been having nothing but issues with this thing, and nothing that cannot be remedied. But the big one was the audio. This thing is and don't get me wrong, so here's what's going on with the audio. And the internal mic on the GoPro itself records fine, and I'm telling you, that thing records beautiful audio. But when you plug in an external mic in it, and for some reason it is not recording from the external mic that's plugged into it. Now, at first I was like, maybe it's just something in the setting that I have to switch, telling it to record from the external mic. Well, I went into the settings and could not find anything regarding switching which microphone that it records in. I could not. So I tested different microphones, thinking that maybe it's the mic that's bad. Nope, still couldn't get anything. So my last option was to actually record my audio separate, and this is what I'm doing now. Of course, this is the first time I'm testing it, so we'll see how it goes. So if you're watching this video, then it went perfectly fine. It actually recorded my voice and sound good enough that I can actually use in a video. If not, well, you're not gonna hear that conversation. Anyways, but I am really hoping that this solves the issue, and that this little device, because I only paid 40 bucks, let's say 40 bucks, right? Because I just wanted to test it. I just wanted to rule out what exactly is causing the issue. So, and if it works, and so I will either buy a different GoPro, at least the 7 black, or if I like having the audio separate, buy something better that records better audio. But I would be honest with you, I prefer to have the GoPro records the audio. I think it's a lot simpler when you have to deal with just one file, instead of having to deal with your audio and your video as 2 separate files. Now, of course, that's just me, that's just my personal preference. So, and I know there's pros and cons to either setup. So there are people out there who prefer to record the audio separate in a separate device, and I totally understand where they're coming from. For example, me personally, the number one reason why I'd want to do that is I seem to get caught in the rain very, very often, and with the GoPro, plugging the mic adapter into it means you have to remove that little side door, which means it's open to the elements, you know, so it can get water into it if you are caught in the rain. But if you're recording your audio separate, you don't have to worry about that, because your GoPro is shut, sealed in its little case. And of course GoPros are waterproof. I'll be honest, I've never tested them. I've seen, yeah, they're waterproof. I don't know to what degree, but I know you can, you know, do some cool shit in the water with them. And anyways, but for me personally, it's carrying an extra device and also having to remember to charge it. And like right now, I have this long cord running down my neck, going into my jacket pocket for the microphone cable. And with the GoPro recording, if I was plugged in directly into the GoPro with the mic, I wouldn't need that. Oh my god, that road is, whew, this construction has been going on since God knows how long. Probably last year. Can't wait for them to be done and actually repave that road, because it's actually a road that I take frequently. It's a nice shortcut to go from Polaris to my house. So, oh man, so I'm on it very often. But anyways, back to the GoPro subject. So I'm really hoping this works, and this would make life easy, and I would finally be able to start vlogging. But like I mentioned, I will definitely get a different GoPro and change that. So why do I want to get into motovlogging? Well, as I mentioned, I spend a lot of time on motorcycles and I love it. And why not just record the rides, the experience, and share it with you guys? And not only do I want to start motovlogging, I also want to start recording some of the bike builds that I do. Also, well, let's just, instead of trying to list things for you, let's just say it this way. I plan on just recording anything that I do on my bikes, or on my friend's bike, because I walk on many of my friends' bikes too. So anything that I do on those bikes, I plan on recording them and post them on YouTube. So definitely stick around, guys, and I would definitely love to have you and build an audience who I can know is watching these videos and getting some help from them. Because I'll be honest with you, me personally, I'm not a motorcycle mechanic, but I do have a huge background when it comes to mechanic and stuff like that. And I learn a lot from YouTube. I have, like, fixing like motorcycles and stuff. And I still go to YouTube sometimes for something that I don't know. And for me, the way I see it is that I got to learn from YouTube, and I think that it's only fair that I return the favor. I think that it's only fair that I do the same thing. The knowledge that I have, the little bit that I know, I share it, and hopefully someone gets to learn something and benefits from it, and that would mean a lot to me. So really, that's the main reason for deciding to start this channel. Now as far as the channel goes, I've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel forever, but my biggest issue was that I just couldn't narrow down the topic to do it about, because I have so many things that I'm passionate about or love, and that I would love to, you know, have a channel about. For example, I love cars, I love bikes, well, I love art, really anything art related, whether it's painting, drawing, sculpting. I do a bunch of different things with art, and I actually have came really close a couple times to starting a channel about art, but for some reason it seems to always die out. Now I think personally what happened is that with art, I don't have a consistent schedule. I could go this week here, I paint, and then after that I just go, I don't know, months without touching a brush. I could go this week here in the garage. I spent like the entire week and built like a crazy art piece, and then after that I go like a couple months and never really touch anything art related. But motorcycles is something that, since I got back into riding, I've always been really consistent about it. I never really take any breaks from it, aside from winter. Well, winter really leads me to taking a break from riding, but not from like walking on bikes, messing with bikes. So that's why I decided, so that was when I decided, well, motorcycle is the only thing that's gonna really give you the consistency that you think you would need to start a YouTube channel and be publishing videos. So that's why I have decided that I'm gonna do it. So yeah, and once again, thank you for clicking on this video and checking it out. I hope you do appreciate it, and you know, give this video a like and definitely subscribe, because there's more coming. As I've mentioned, this is just the my first motovlog, my really first video. I think I did post a little montage of a bike that I was working on, but really this is the first. So please guys, like the video, subscribe, because there is definitely more coming, and I would love to have you with me. With that being said, definitely let me know what you think. Let me know what you see, what you feel. As far as the video, I know this is my first time, so camera angle, the sound, anything. I know I talk about my struggle with getting the sound recorded. So if you guys have any advice, any input, if you guys, some of you have done this or are doing it, let me know. I would love to hear advice or ideas on how I can improve this, on how I can make a better setup that works easier, I want to say. So definitely let me know in the comment below. All right, thank you for watching the video. If you're riding, ride safe, and I will see you on the next one.